They betrayed God, they betrayed us. Almost 4,400 raped by priests in Italy. A nation's church in moral freefall. Rome. In a terrifying indictment of sacred authority, Italy is reeling from a new revelation. Since 2020, nearly 4,400 people say they were sexually abused by Catholic priests, according to the victims network Rete l'Abuso. That figure, 4,395 victims allegedly abused by priests, is drawn from survivor testimonies, court files, and media reports. Of the total 4,625 victims documented, 4,451 were minors at the time. 4,108 were male. Yet, of the 1,106 priests suspected of predation, only 76 have ever been tried by the church. 17 were temporarily suspended, 7 reassigned, and 18 defrocked or resigned. Disturbingly, 5 among the accused died by suicide. We are told to let the little children come to me. Yet what sort of Christ is this that hides his hand while his stewards prey upon the flock? The Church's stone silence and institutional betrayal. The Italian Bishops' Conference, CEI, declined to comment on the new figures. Meanwhile, the Vatican's own Child Protection Commission published an uncharacteristically scathing critique. Italian bishops have failed to cooperate meaningfully, answering just 81 of 226 diocesan questionnaires on safeguarding practices. That vacuum of accountability has predictable results. Victims have long complained of silence, stonewalling, performative gestures, and refusal to engage in real dialogue about their wounds. Even the Vatican's Child Protection Board acknowledged that church leaders have been too slow to support victims meaningfully. Empty settlements, performative gestures, and a persistent refusal to engage with victims/survivors in good faith. These are the words used in the Vatican report itself. These are not isolated failings. The pattern is systemic. A crisis of faith, a crisis of justice. This is not just a moral stain. It is a juridical travesty. The law of man and the law of heaven both demand accountability. As the user expressed, before forgiving them, order them to police, let them serve justice, then perhaps forgiveness can follow. You cannot absolve the guilty in secret and call that mercy. The official canonical process remains opaque, delayed, and uncommunicative. Victims often don't even know how their case is being handled. Even when bishops are removed, public statements often veil the real reason: retirement rather than misconduct. The Church speaks of mercy and redemption, yet refuses to give justice to the wrongly scarred. Leo's papacy and the smoke of hypocrisy. The mantle now falls to Pope Leo XIV, who met survivors for the first time this week. He has urged bishops not to hide misconduct, a call long overdue. Yet talk is no virtue. The challenge is concrete. Compel every diocese to fully disclose cases. Bring all accused priests before fair trials with transparency. Publish outcomes, including bishop misconduct. Provide state-level collaboration so criminal justice can take its due course. If Leo truly intends to weed out church sexual abuse, he must go beyond rhetoric. The betrayed will no longer be silent. People are turning away from churches, betrayed both by sacred language and secular silence. The wounds are deep, the betrayal profound. God entrusted children to holy hands. Instead, those hands mutilated innocence. If the Church does not act boldly, justly, and publicly, it forfeits its claim to moral authority. It is not enough to apologize. Those apologies must be backed by justice, transparency, and love for the wounded. Let the predators face secular law first. Let them do their time. Then, perhaps, forgiveness may follow from clean hands and an unshackled conscience. For now, the people cry out, stop protecting predators. Give justice to victims. The Church must choose. Side with the powerless or hide behind its altars in complicity.